Rick Ross snatching 50 Cent's girl. Lil Meech turning his back on the man who made him famous. And 50. Airing it all out in front of a live crowd. This ain't just rap beef, this is personal. On Viral Spotlight, we're breaking down every twist, every betrayal, and every wild truth behind this messy triangle. If you thought it was over, you're dead wrong. Stick around, it's getting uglier by the minute.
Curtis. You so infatuated with my lifestyle. You see me out on the yacht with a black, beautiful woman. And I hope you don't have anything against black, beautiful women, Curtis. I mean, what are you insinuating here? I mean, and we know you just had your heart shattered when you found out what we found out. We all found out together. And we know that's the mother of your youngest son, little Bruce Leroy. Man, but you gotta give a beautiful black woman an opportunity, Curtis. We know you may have been hurt, you're a hurt hoe, but get over it, man. Enjoy a glass of fine bubbles and move on in life. Be happy.
Rappers sometimes really prove how messy they can be. Take this whole situation with Rick Ross and 50 Cent, everything's been caught on camera. 50 Cent has been waiting for the right moment to put Rick Ross on blast. Most people know that. There was a time when 50 Cent and Rick Ross were actually on good terms, but things went sideways, especially after Big Meech was close to getting released. Around that time, Lil Meech was working with 50 Cent, but then switched sides and started rolling with Ross and his crew. That's exactly why people shouldn't take rappers' words at face value. Y'all probably remember when Rick Ross's own baby mama exposed him, not as a street guy, but as a former correctional officer turned rapper. That moment alone made a lot of people question his whole image, so honestly, I can't even blame 50 Cent for calling him out today. What happened just hit the news, and it's going viral. If you haven't seen what went down yet, don't worry, I got the clip right here.
So anybody who says anything else isn't telling the truth. And me and my family, we're all about telling the truth. Even if it hurts or pride or, you know, so we all put everything out on the table. My dad is still a person, still a human. That's why we show him in his humanity. He doesn't deal with his mom like he deals with his homeboys or his dad or his little sister. You know, he still loves his family. Even though they don't agree with what he did, they understood. It was for a reason. He's not just looking out for himself, he's trying to take care of the whole family. So that's why I hope people can understand, read between the lines and take the soul from it in the little family household that they grew up in, and that they just had to take what resources they had in front of them and incorporate in their life. They didn't have any other choice but to go to.
Rick Ross is now saying that 50 Cent didn't have any issue when he put all the drama out there about 50's baby mama, back when she was involved in that case under the name Jane Doe. Now everyone's talking. There's buzz going around that Rick Ross has been getting a little too cozy with 50's current girlfriend. And let's be real, ever since Lil Meech switched up and ran to Rick Ross for support instead of hitting up 50 Cent's been tight about it. That move clearly hit a nerve. So basically, Rick Ross feels like 50 Cent is just mad and jealous of what he's doing right now. He thinks 50's just another hater, and there's plenty of those out here. Y'all know who you are. Yeah, Rick Ross had his moment. People used to really listen to him, but if you rewind back to 2002, 2003, 50 Cent had the entire game on lock. He was everywhere. Ross wasn't even on the radar back then. And the crazy part is, 50's name still holds weight even now. So tell me, in the comments, do you honestly think 50 Cent could take Rick Ross? They've been going at each other for years. No real respect between them. It's like they both watching each other just to find dirt to throw at the end of the day. Rappers move grimy. They know how to air each other out when the timing's right. But what makes this one different? 50 Cent actually spoke up. He laid out exactly how he feels about Rick Ross and what Ross is up to. It's wild, but check this out.
They said the audio was bad. He was supposed to say some like 50 be doing this. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't say the music was bad, all that, man. What you thought I was gonna be out here rollerblade like Usher? I said, I was flying in Africa. I don't have records that require me to fly now. If y'all not tired, let me see you put your hands up one time.
Y'all tell me, was 50 Cent out of line for pulling that move on Rick Ross during his own show? Right in front of the crowd like that? That's the question. But here's something you should know. Lil Meech didn't stay quiet. He spoke up and said 50 Cent always got his nose in other people's business. But honestly, it doesn't seem like 50's just being nosy. He's just calling out what he sees happening. And truth be told, Lil Meech was the one out of pocket here. Coming at 50 like that. Nah, that wasn't it. That move wasn't smart, especially considering everything 50 did for him.
With you and Ross, it's just been going on for so long.
I started to see, right? Nothing else works for him. Outside of mentioning me. When things get bad, you mention me. It gets covered further. Look at it. What kind of rich nigga cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass?
Let's not forget, it was 50 Cent who gave Lil Meech his big break while his dad was still behind bars. Yeah, Lil Meech had a little money, but he was still out there in the streets. 50 saw something in him and helped turn him into a star. He made the whole BMF series blow up. That's what really put Lil Meech on the map. That's exactly why people feel like Lil Meech was dead wrong for turning his back on 50, going to Rick Ross for help, knowing how much 50 did for him from day one. That's wild. We're talking millions in his pocket, and now Meech telling 50 to shut up. Nah, that's disrespectful. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is still doing what he does, exposing everybody who crosses him. Even Rick Ross's baby mama came forward and said she saw this all coming. It's a sad situation. Same story, different faces. These rappers are getting out of control. If you're still rocking with 50 Cent, hit that like button and subscribe. And drop a comment. Are you Team Ross, Team 50, or do you think Lil Meech needs to stay in his lane?
Hey guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place. And I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world, That part where like right there, that does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or